A very good morning to all the students. Today in this video we will be doing the questions which are from the NCERT book. Some of the questions we have done in our previous lecture video and the remaining will be done today in this. Before starting, I would like you to remind that this time, since many months we are facing COVID-19. So in this, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to maintain appropriate distance. We should always wash our hands whenever we go out with soap and water, or we can use sanitizers, or else we should always use mask. We should stop sharing food and water from others. So keeping all these things in mind, we can be safe and protected from coronavirus or COVID-19. So let's get into today's topic. So we were doing these questions from the NCERT book and we have completed till question number 8, and today we'll be doing the rest of the remaining questions. So 9th question is, what is the mass of 0.2 moles of oxygen atom? So to solve this question, the mass of 1 mole of oxygen is 16 grams, since we know that there is a relationship between the mass and the number of atoms. So 1 mole of oxygen atom is 1 into 16, that is 16 grams. Okay, so 0.2 mole of oxygen atom will be 16 into 0.2 is 3.2 grams. Okay, so next is 0.5 moles of water molecules. So 0.5 moles of water molecules. So in this also, 1 mole of H2O molecule, that is water molecule, is we know that 1 molecule of water has 18 grams of mass. So 0.5 mole of H2O will have 18 into 0.5 mass, that is 9.0 grams. So this is very simple. So next question is, calculate the number of molecules of sulfur present in 16 grams of solid sulfur. Now this is also an easy question. So in this, we know that 1 mole of, we have to calculate the number of molecules, that is we have to calculate N. Okay, so in this 1 mole of sulfur, so sulfur is S8, so when 1 is 32, it has to be 32 into 8. Okay, so because 1 gram, 1 sulfur atomic mass is 32, so it will be 32 into 8, it will be 256 grams. So 1 mole of S8 molecule is so in the number of, we have a Avogadro number, which is a fixed number. So 1 mole of sulfur molecule is, in numbers, it is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. So 16 grams of S8 molecules will have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 into 16 upon 256. So this is done on the basis of a formula, if you remember, that is N equals to, because we have to calculate the N, so N equals to M upon M into N naught. So here the N is the number of molecules, and this M is the number which we have to calculate. So that is the given mass, which is 16 grams. So given mass is 16 grams, and the molar mass is 256 into Avogadro's number. So it is Avogadro's number. So this is how the formula is, and then the answer will be 3.76 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Okay, so this is how we'll do this question. So the last question is, calculate the number of aluminium ion present in 0.051 grams of aluminium oxide. So there's a hint given in this. The mass of an ion is the same as that of an atom of the same element. So the atomic mass of aluminium is 27. So in this question also, we have to find out the number of aluminium atoms. So we have to find out N, and the molecular formula of aluminium ion. So in aluminium oxide, so molecular formula of aluminium oxide is Al2O3. Okay, so therefore the number of ions present in one molecule of oxygen is Al2. So that means number of ions present in one molecule of aluminium oxide is 2, because there are 2 atoms of aluminium in aluminium oxide. Okay, so 1 gram of molecule of Al2O3. So 1 gram means in 1 mole. Okay, so in 1 mole, it is 2 into, so it will be 2 because there are 2 atoms of Al2O3. So 2 into gram atomic mass of Al plus 3. So basically what we'll do here, 2 into 27. So 27 is the atomic number of aluminium, plus this oxygen is also here, so it will be 3 into 16, because 16 is the atomic number of oxygen. So it will be 54 plus 48, which will be 102 grams. Okay, so 1 gram mole or 1 gram molecule or 1 gram or 1 mole. So 1 gram molecule is also correct, or we can also write 1 mole of Al2O3, which is aluminium oxide, contains how many aluminium ions? Contains the aluminium ion which is 2 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, because This is the Avogadro number, and this is the number of aluminium, because here we are having 2 aluminium ion. So mass of aluminium in 1 mole of, so the mass of aluminium in 1 mole of Al2O3 is, because 1 mole, because here 1 mole of aluminium contains 2 moles. 1 mole of Al2O3 contains 2 mole of Al, so that's why we are taking into 2. So which will be 12.044 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, so because here are two different aluminium ions, so that is why we have to do this. So we have got this number 102 of grams of aluminium. So we have got small m. We know the so actually it is the number of it's the molar mass. So we have got the capital M here. So N equals to small m upon capital M into N naught. So placing the value, so here N equals to so this is the number, so 12.044 into 10 to the power 23 into 0.051. So this is the value which has been given in the question itself, that this was the number of aluminium ion. So grams will be given upon the molar mass. Okay, so it will be 6. So when we'll cut this, it will be 6.022 into 10 to the power 20 ions. So when you solve this, you will get this number. Okay, so that's very simple. So what we have done in the question, I will explain you again if you are having any problem or any doubt. So in this, we have been given to calculate the number of aluminium ions which are present in 0.051 grams of aluminium oxide. So we have to find out the molar mass of aluminium oxide, which is 0.2, which we have done, and then this is the small m given. So here small m is 0.051. Okay, so capital M is 102, and we know Avogadro number is fixed, but we have to multiply it by 2 because there are 2 ions of aluminium. So this is the answer. So after doing this, we will also discuss with the questions which I have given you for homework, because what I have seen is that you have not done all of you have not done the questions. So again, because the exams will be near, so I will be solving those questions for you. So these were the questions which I have given for the homework last time, and many of you have not done your homework, so that will be discussed now. So the first question is convert into mole. So there are 66 grams of CO2 which we have to convert into mole, 16 grams of oxygen and 80 grams of water. To convert into mole, that is mole is N. So first question, so mole is N, and the formula is N equals to small m upon capital M. You all know the formula. So we have to convert 66 grams of CO2. So we should know what is the molar mass of CO2. It will be, so M equals to 12 plus 16 into 2, which is 44. Okay, so 66 grams is given, so this is small m, given mass, so N equals to given mass upon molar mass. Okay, so it will be 1.5 mole, mol mole. Okay, so next is 16 grams of oxygen. So again, N equals to small m upon capital M, placing the value 16 upon oxygen has because it's oxygen, so it has it is not mentioned whether it's oxygen if it's oxygen gas, so it has to be 16 into 2, so it will be 32, it will be 0.5 mole. Okay, so next is 80 grams of water or H2O. So N equals to 80 upon water is 18. How? H1 into 2 plus 16, it becomes 18 grams. Okay, so it will be, if we'll cut it, it will be 44 mole. Okay, so next question is calculate the number of atoms in 0.2 grams of sodium. So how many number of atoms? The number of atom is answer number 2. Number of atom is N. Okay, and formula is small m upon capital M into N naught. This is the formula. Okay, so according to this formula, N will be, in the question is given mass is 0.2. okay, and sodium, the molar mass of sodium is 23. So it's very easy. So formula will be 0.2 into 23. This is a different thing, into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, so while on solving this, we'll get 5.23 into 10 to the power 23. You can solve this. So next is, what is the number of molecules in 0.25 moles of oxygen? Again, now in this we have to find out the number of molecules. Okay, so again the same question number 3, number of molecules. So 1 mole of oxygen is 6.022 into power 23. So 0.25 mole of oxygen will contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 into 0.25, which will be 1.505 into 10 to the power 23 moles. Okay, so sorry, no mole, it's molecules. Okay, so this is the thing which we can find very easily. Now the last question is, what are the mass of the mole of what are the masses of these things, like 1 mole of water, and then 1 mole of glucose, 1 mole of ethanol, and 1 mole of CO2. Okay, so we have to find out the mass of these things. So 1 mole of water is H2O. Okay, so we have to find out the molecular mass of water in grams. So it will be mass of hydrogen into 2 plus mass of oxygen. So it's 1 into 2 plus 16. It's 18 grams. Very easy. Then 1 mole of glucose. So we should know the formula of glucose, C6H12O6. So carbon 12 into 6 plus hydrogen 1 into 12 plus oxygen 16 into 6. So because 12 is the atomic mass of carbon, and here atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, and 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen. So it will be 12 into 6. Okay, so it will be 72 plus 12 plus 96, which will be 180 grams. Okay, now after this, the next is 1 mole of ethanol. So 1 mole of C2H6O ethanol. So C 12 into 2 plus 1 into 6 plus 16. It will be 24 plus 6 plus 16 and 46 grams. And the last one is 1 mole of CO2. CO2. So CO2 means carbon plus oxygen into 2. So 12 plus 16 into 2, which is 44 grams. Okay, so these are the questions. So you have to practice more questions like this, because in the exams you will be getting questions based on these type of formulas. So please practice these questions, and if you have any problem, you can message me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so till then, study hard and do your homework. Thank you.